it actually starts.
Ivy is in the office. She's terrified.
What?
I was petrified. Oh, hi, we're here.
Woo!
Hi, everybody.
I was gonna add to the song, but then I forgot the lines.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Carefree Cafe. It's us, the cafe.
Yay!
That's free of cares.
Hi.
0 cares available. Sorry.
Maddie, Ursa.
Yeah, but we do have cafe.
That's true. Maddie, Ursa, and Tiana are all here, as we always are, every Sunday, playing Stardew, or I guess occasionally Civ. That happened a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no. I got isekai'd, but I didn't start the game yet, so that's fine.
You got hide.
I got Ised. All right.
No.
Let's start once more.
Ah.
So how's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Doing okay.
Hanging on in.
What an energetic bunch we are.
Yes. No, it's been a tiring but very good weekend. Spending a lot of time with my girlfriend. We actually talked to the person who might be adopting her cat because I'm allergic.
Okay.
And we might actually be getting a new person in our in our in-person D&D group
Ooh.
as well.
Woo.
So I am in the world now. I am here.
Okay.
Woohoo!
May we enter?
You may. I learned how to make
Knocking on.
mocktails.
I just got some sashimi
Oh, no.
from.
I hit new farmer. I don't want a new farmer.
You
Go
don't?
back.
No, you don't.
How do I hit escape?
I don't know.
How do I make?
Uh-oh.
When in doubt, I'm gonna reopen the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever been that stressed out playing Stardew, actually, except for on the other playthrough when I found out that I, in fact, was not talking to Sam. I was talking to other characters, and I made Sam so mad at me.
Incredible.
Does anyone in Stardew like it when you give them a mollusk, or is that, like, just a universal bad?
It might be universal bad.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay, I was trying to give it to Sam because they had a random quest where they needed one for some silly recipe or something. They were just asking for insert random item for gold, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
and I just handed it to the wrong person, ruined my day.
Yeah, we've been there.
So I'm actually gonna I'm taking the dehydrator out of the cave and just moving it closer to our other machines
Okay.
so that it's easy. Because I want to start dehydrating blueberries.
What'll that do?
Make them suffer more.
Oh.
Did you say make it suffer more?
Sell for more.
Or more.
I really wanted it to be suffering. Oh shit.
Yeah, so Ursa is our resident capitalist. Mostly they're alright, but sometimes they get a little sadist.
You know, I am choosing not to argue about the fact that there are other economic forms than capitalism where a person may want to increase their profit margin.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I'm just saying that Stardew Valley is generally regarded as a capitalist system. Though an idealized one.
Look, in my ideal capitalist system, I make mayonnaise for a living, and it only takes 15 minutes of my entire day.
Yeah, like I said, idealized.
I suppose it's a fair assessment. I can't say I've been privy to any sort of Stardew Valley related political economy discourse.
Jojo Mart.
Yeah, but they're
Anyone?
bad guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Capitalism always has tried to scapegoat the bad capitalists against the good capitalists.
Sunflower seeds, huh?
Don't you
Carefree,
see
man.
you're doing it wrong?
Oh, right. I want to check the cart.
Why did I make a sign?
Look, my primary interaction with this game is going into the mines, slaying monsters for loot, and then giving rocks to cute girls. That's my economic system.
Honestly, goals.
You'd be amazing anarchist. Also, I got the 8 heart event for Leah.
Ooh,
Yay!
I got a steel
okay.
axe.
Right.
Ooh, a retro catalog.
Ooh.
Now it's way too much money, but it's just a thing that exists.
Okay. Well, I'm interested.
It's
How
like
retro?
furniture for. It was like 100,000.
100,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember that one being very expensive.
100,000.
Oh, that was...
Actually, 110,000, but
Even worse.
I want to know what's in it though. Like, how retro are we talking?
this is from a bygone era.
So, right. But that could mean, like, it's full of Victorian furniture, or it's full of, like, 8-bit furniture, depending on
Yeah.
the direction they're going with it. Let's see. We got a bunch of stuff in the cart today, including the retro catalog. Is that where you found it?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we have a melon? Okay, wait till the next harvest to bring Demetrius a melon.
Oh no! Our very gay kiss is being interrupted by a distant voice! Also, I think it's hilarious that we have this very private, like, picnic that Leah has put together, like, 8 spaces away from the annual Trout Derby.
Yeah, right?
What's this?
Okay, I gotta turn my sound down a little bit, because I am being very distracted. There we go.
I found a magazine inside of a slime.
I can explain that. That's why the pages are sticky. Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about things like that.
Sure, a likely story.
So, I was at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I was looking at their magazine section, and I am amazed at the different prices for magazines. Like, some of those are, like, full book prices, and some of them are, like, $6.
Now, granted, some of the magazines were, like, very much like full-blown catalogs, but a lot of them were not, and were mostly ads, which was also kind of just disheartening.
We just murdered Leah's ex. It's great.
Yeah.
Is that how that event ends?
If you don't punch her, then Leah does.
Okay, so I'm coming back with a bunch of hardwood and a steel axe to put in the chest for whoever would like to carry around a steel axe.
Good to me. Sounds like every morning.
Are we all horny tonight? Is that what's happening?
I mean, I'm always a little bit.
Yeah,
It
I was
depends
also
on the
gonna
mood of the stream.
I was gonna say they did just recently release the Hades 2 trailer, so I feel like I'm just gonna be trapped for a while here.
They recently released Hades 2 Early Access.
Yeah.
Okay, look, but my computer doesn't have the ability to run that, so I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist so I don't get sad.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else can play and enjoy the sexy people.
There's our hardwood. Okay. I was trying to figure out where we were putting it. Okay, cool. All right. Steel axe is in the purple chest, along with a bunch of the other tools.
Sweet.
Guess I'll hang on to this amethyst. And where's our fiddlehead fern gonna go?
When you're in the mine, do you
Right.
have to break the crystals with any specific tool to get anything out of them, or?
I don't think you get anything. Are you on like the ice level?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you get anything out of the crystals.
Yeah,
Okay.
In fact, you can just destroy them with a weapon so you don't waste energy.
they're functionally identical to well, not even identical, I suppose, but they're very similar to just the grass. But you don't even get like from them.
Heard. I would just like to get lucky with a ladder here.
Up all night to get lucky.
Up all night to get ladders. Sorry.
Okay, I'm finding a lot
Marissa,
of...
did you want to tell us about this fan fiction you discovered?
Yeah, it's now how much do we care about Persona 5 spoilers?
I care not at all.
I will probably forget them by the time I actually get to play Persona 5, so that's fine.
So it like follows the main or not the main antagonist, but like the main anti-hero of the game, and like kind of offers him a chance to like go back and get some form of redemption slash like another do-over. So he gets to go back to like when he first like made his decisive choice to like work with the big bad and approach it differently this time. And it's very, very good. They do a very good job of like giving him a whole social network that functions very much like the social system in the Persona games. So it feels like, you know, you're going through his itinerary and he's like doing stuff like going to school, going to work, but then also making these like very meaningful relationships beyond just the main characters. They made like a whole slew of NPCs for him to interact with and impact his change and grow and like actually become a person who can see the good in other people unlike he could before. So
Oh. That's nice.
Yeah. I recently watched the Hello Future Me's video on like redemption arcs and how it's like sometimes frustrating when you have like redemption arcs for characters who it's not that like they don't deserve it, but it's very lazy. It's like, ooh, they're my special boy, so we're gonna make like a bigger bad and that will be the reason why they deserve redemption. When like the most interesting thing about this character was like the fact that like it's set up kind of like a Greek tragedy of like you get to the end of the game and like you realize like he's been trying so hard to get revenge on some person that he's lost himself in the process. And also, if he had just worked with the good guys from the get-go, he actually would have gotten his revenge. Like, so he kind of like shoot his own tail off, chomping at the bit. Like,
So
that's something. It's a really good arc, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and also there's insane chemistry between him and the main character.
Also, very good reason. What were you gonna say though, Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's like a retelling. Goes through the events of the game, new perspective, Midnight Sun style.
Yeah.
I have given up, and because they are free on Audible until the end of the month, I am listening / reading all of ACOTAR, Court of Thornton Roses I can get through, and I have so many thoughts on this author, and the main question being, did you know you were bisexual with a lot of trauma going into this? or was that like a discovery point? Because, like, yeah. I have so many thoughts on what they think of gender and also queerness. Like,
Good.
oh my gosh. If I hear, after all this, I'm going to yell at my best friend because she's the one who, like, made me read it, basically. She didn't make me read it. She's been highly recommending it to me because she thinks there's one of the books that I'll really get and like. But there are so many working up to that one that I would have no plot and I would have, like, no backstory for anybody.
Let's get to it anyway.
It's just...
Oh no.
Oh no, why wasn't the apple tree able to grow? Did I put it too close to stuff? I was worried about that. It said it needed... Okay, maybe the sign has to do it.
Oh, those blueberries. Oh, those flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a big day.
Oh, my upgraded house.
Oh, the blueberry money's got coming today. I'm living that life that Ali had always talked about of just living on a blueberry farm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ursa.
Yes.
In the young adult section of the local library, I found a book titled something like My Life as a Gay Giant.
Yes.
Yeah. Need I say more?
Hey, my life is a bisexual giant.
That's true. That's true. Talus is canonically bisexual, which came as a surprise to several of his friends.
Anyone else see the weather report for tomorrow?
Let me look at it.
Were we saving the salmonberry jelly for anything, or are we selling it?
Oh, we're gonna get the new thing. We're gonna get the new thing. I haven't seen this myself.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay, I'm excited.
What do you think?
You'll see.
Totes, you've actually seen it before.
Oh,
You saw it
okay.
on your solo file, but I
Oh,
have not
okay.
seen it.
Oh, I got a water.
Time to trip some acid. Rain.
I have heard this, yes. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Oh my gosh!
Hmm.
I wonder if the mermaid's
Nothing.
pendant is available on that specific day too. Or if it has to be normal rain.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Hmm.
I think if you guys want to know, since I have experienced that before, I can take the axe and start just running around chopping stuff down. If I've guessed the right... Okay, now I've realized I don't know if I've guessed the right event.
Well, I think like we have a steel axe. I think we also have a bunch of. I think everyone has their own axes too.
Yeah, I know. I was
Mhm.
going to use the steel axe specifically, though, just because there's so much during that trim down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made hella bank going specifically for the fern ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And selling all the ferns.
Yeah, you guys can do whatever. I think I'm just gonna run around and explore
And be happy.
that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so I am selling the salmonberry jelly, yes?
Yeah.
Yay.
Wait up. Just kidding.
How dare?
It is my favorite thing in the world to do that.
Oh. Did I get it? Did I
What?
get it?
What?
Let me check.
What?
No, I lied.
Oh, how could
I
you?
got
what?
excited because I donated a dwarf scroll and thought I had successfully donated the last one. No, we need the green dwarf scroll. But I had gotten a new reward notification from Gunther, so I got really excited that I got the power to speak to dwarves.
Oh.
I wish that you learned how to speak to the dwarves the way you did in PlayStation 1 cult classic game Tomba, which is you tackle them and then bite them. And if you bite enough of them, you learn their language, because they keep screaming it at you.
What?
Yes, there is an actual subquest in the game where you have to find a bunch of dwarves, leap on them so that they scream, so that they make some sort of noise of alarm, and you use that to pick up their language. It's incredible.
I think that's how the person who does my in-person D&D sessions, I think that's how they thought that I was gonna like react around any sexy woman character that they brought up in game, and I only did it like once, trying to bite them specifically. To be fair, though, I was a rabbit at the time, so
I should show you guys Tomba sometime. It's a weird one. It's it's functionally a 2D platformer JRPG. By which I mean it's like it's a 2D platformer. You know, you jump on things, you fight enemies, you pick up treasure, etc. But it has like an extensive quest system, various towns to visit. Like it's got all of the hallmarks of a JRPG game. It's just the mechanics are, the core gameplay mechanics are different. It is also about a pink-haired boy with a morning star on a bungee cord trying to get his grandfather's golden bracelet back from a bunch of pig sorcerers who have cursed the land.
Well, you said JRPG, so I assumed.
Yes.
Yeah, any
that is the plot of every JRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they fight God at the end, right?
No, actually, that is why
Whoa,
which it deviates. You just fight the hidden. I think they call him the hidden magic pig, but he's like, I guess he's kind of God because he's like the original pig sorcerer who like magically created the other pig sorcerers and is like using them as minions.
But is he also the pig sorcerer who is also the main character's dad? Like real dad?
Not that they reveal, but you know,
okay,
there might be a fanfiction out there. I don't know. There was so there was a sequel, and the sequel had like this cool mechanic in it where if you found this like hidden altar and had a Tomba save file on your memory card, it would read your Tomba save file, and then based on the quests you completed in the first game, it would like create sequel quests in the second game where it brought back like certain NPCs and things.
Nice.
To like give it a greater sense of continuity. It was very cool. But I never 100%ed the original Tomba, so I don't. I never saw like what all the stuff in Tomba 2 was either.
People said Mass Effect was the first one to do that. Well, okay, they probably didn't say it was the first, but
Armored Core did that. That
yeah.
was like one of the main elements of the Armored Core franchise was each expansion pack, quote unquote. You would just like load your save file from the previous game into, and the story would continue.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's FromSoft, right? They're always doing weird stuff ahead of their time.
For sure.
So super quick, where should I place the 5 bombs that I just got, chest-wise?
Where'd you get 5 bombs from?
From a mysterious package.
Uh-oh. I don't think you should have opened that.
I didn't open it. I actually took it to the blacksmith and had him open it. So technically I'm fine.
Clint?
Okay, so they're gonna go in here. And then I was...
Hang on. Kent's not back yet. How much have I flirted with his wife? Only 2 stars. I need to up my game.
Yeah.
Wait, did he actually come back?
Yeah,
Here too.
yeah, in year 2.
Oh no.
Yep.
I have a different save file that I need to change up how I'm playing. Need to be more aggressive.
Yeah, in our in our previous game, we had that whole thing about like him telling me how much his wife had felt like I had become a member of the community, and then he sent me a bomb in the mail.
I haven't commented on how I changed the sign
What sign did you change?
next to my mailbox.
Oh, well, let me go look. I want to appreciate your work.
I did notice that when that happened.
Yee.
I almost went back to grab the
The problem is Jody's like bougie, and it's hard to give her gifts that she likes.
Oh. Guess you just don't have the riz.
Bomb delivery box. Hey now, I didn't say that. I said it was difficult, not impossible.
Oh, of course. Do, 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 do. Ba-da.
I forgot about the table museum. Oh my gosh. I love them. Whoever hath gifted me my sentinels, I appreciate you.
Aw.
All right, let's see. I'm so excited. Let's see what this is about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it actually gets bad.
Oh. I found one of my algorithm YouTube things today decided to show me a fan-made animated music video that was just animations and stills that a fan had done to a sapphic redoing of Hosier's Take Me to Church through the eyes of Gideon the Ninth.
Nice.
So
That
good.
particular
It was-
medium is called an animatic.
Oh, okay, so it's an animatic instead of an AMV. I understand this little bit of...
I think I'm the one that posted that in the server.
You might have been, and then Toads found it separately.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, this was actually just completely separate. My algorithm probably spied on me at some point.
It is a spying machine, yes.
Yep. Holy shit.
Right? I was gonna say, I'm hoping that the Mariner's there, and I hope I can spare 5,000 gold.
I think you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my game? There
If
it
he's
is.
not here today, like, there's one more guarantee rainy summer, so
Yeah.
it's
When does he let you purchase from him?
has to be rainy. You have to have 10 hearts with your intended, and you have to have
Oh.
upgraded your house once.
Oh.
Oh, I love it.
Oh. Oh, fascinating. Fortune teller. What's that? Fortune teller says nothing. Oh, it's just static.
Yeah.
It's TV is just static. Okay, I'm grabbing
Saw the
my
weather
sword.
report last night. Not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'm keeping it open all day. Thanks, guys. We love someone who wants to take care of their peoples.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Look at how much everything grew.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shit. Look at it's so overgrown.
Yeah, bring a hoe with you if you're going anywhere today.
Or a scythe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, both, probably. I think I saw
Yeah.
weird worms.
Damn.
Alright, let's go exploring. I'm excited.
The bomb delivery box, the historical plaque.
Oh wow, look
All
at
right.
these trees.
They're amazing, and like the big packages of fiber.
I love this.
Yeah.
I adore this.
Ha! Leah is outside
Where is she?
by her house.
Okay, I want to talk to everybody.
Yeah. I read that most people are staying inside for year one. So, swing by all the houses.
Oh, the town is full of trees now too.
Damn.
Hello, saloon people. Mr. Lewis, what say you? Okay, he called the governor.
Chop down a fiddlehead fern tree.
Pam, chill. It's a sign from the Almighty.
Incredible.
Good on you, Harvey. Hi, Elliot. Elliot's trying to buy everyone drinks. Clint, shut up.
As per usual, shut the fuck up.
Emily feels a strong presence. I like that Haley acknowledges that she's like, no part of her schedule has her come into the tavern.
That is funny.
It's just like, ew.
No, she says it's actually kind of cozy, which is very cute.
Oh, wait, no, I was thinking Haley.
Yeah, I said Haley. Or I meant to say Haley.
My first fiddlehead stock.
Yes.
Pierre, shut up. Psst, Abigail, if you go exploring, come with me. I'm gonna go exploring. You can bring your mom too, that's fine. You know, in case she's worried about you. Oh, thanks for all the wood.
You're welcome. Getting rid of the tree was the main thing. Ooh, another fiddlehead.
Robin is down in Sebastian's room, losing her fucking mind.
Oh my god.
Just because Demetrius is out in a hazmat suit, but, you know, playing in the rain.
Nice.
And research, but...
Guys, there's a part of the woods that I can go into now. So you know where the caravan always is? I can go further into the woods now, and there's a bunch of slimes in the woods.
Yep, that is the secret woods.
Have fun.
What? I gotta go get a sword.
Yes.
That's what we needed the steel axe for, in fact.
Wait, okay, so I can get to that during other events.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna wait then.
The cows seem alright. Oh, what's the wizard say at times like these? Is he doing alright?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't check on the wizard on my playthrough.
Yeah. Someone go check on the wizard. I'm gonna go check on everyone else. Maddie, is now the
No
time?
big deal. Yeah. Actually, it's a really good time. Leah's really enjoying this screen.
Alright. You can go see how the other folks are doing.
She's not sure about it too much, but she's like, more plans is always good, right? Anyway, ceremony in 3 days. Be there or be square.
Nice.
Oh my god, George. Okay, so
We're getting Macklemore to DJ.
So I like that the Green Rain has people acting like they wouldn't normally, like Haley complimenting the tavern and George comforting his wife.
Aww.
Yeah.
Also, there are at least 2 people in town have asked if this is the end times. All right, I gotta go check on the folks up the mountain.
Gotta see how Linus is doing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say check on
Linus,
Linus.
Maru, Robin, Demetrius, and whoever else is up that way. No one.
Maybe Gunther and
Yeah, Marlin.
Oh yeah, Adventure Guild.
Well, I just checked on Gunther in the museum. He seems to be doing. He doesn't seem to care. He was just like, you don't seem to have anything to donate to the museum, so get on my fucking face. Hi guys. Maru. Maru wants to go collect samples. That's cute.
What's
That's
the most
adorable.
cost-effective way to use the moss?
I think moss soup, but I don't know.
I think
Okay.
there's also some late game recipes that use it.
But nothing critical now.
Not now, I don't think. Or I think certain fertilizers might use it now.
All right, Demetrius is out here.
Lucy.
He spotted
Sorry,
Linus.
dog.
He's not in his tent.
Oh, there he is.
Oh no, there he is. Spotted him right when you did.
Come here.
All these strange trees will be gone tomorrow. But I love the overgrown look.
Nature. All right.
All right, Demetrius, where are you hanging out, man?
Oh, you can't gift anyone anything today.
Oh,
They're too stressed out.
Yeah. Oh, have you found Demetrius?
nope, not yet.
He's down here.
Okay.
It's by the house, I think.
Trying to
Yeah.
find more of the.
He was out in front of his house when I
Okay.
went by.
Marlin and the other Adventuring Guild guy could not give less of a shit about this weird rain.
Fair enough.
Oh, there he's wearing a hazmat suit.
Yeah, like we said. Or like Ursa said, I think.
Adorable.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Now you're good.
If you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay? I can go try. Why is someone whacking weeds outside right now? Why is someone whacking weeds at 8:30 on a Sunday night?
Oh, in real life. I was like, this event is perfect for whacking weeds.
Also, I blame the government.
Yeah.
Societal expectations also coming in a quick second for that. Okay, not that many fiddlyhead trees.
Yeah.
Probably because there were a bunch of other players knocking them down, But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's that older fellow who's been showing up next door to do renovations.
oh yeah, the new owner, I guess.
Yeah, did the younger family move out?
No, they're still there, so I don't know if it's just like a new landlord situation or what.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can... Did anyone go check in on the wizard?
No, I was actually over here right now though, so I can.
Okay. Took me the whole day, but I think I checked in on everyone.
If I can.
Oh, Lucy, hi. Hello.
Yeah, someone is very upset because I think there's more fireworks going off. Oh my gosh, his hut is really fun today.
Yeah?
Yes. Though the unusual rains may be alarming, there's nothing to fear on this day. Yeah,
Nice.
totally chill. Oh, apparently there's a trap door in the wizard's mansion that I just found, and he yelled at me for trying to open because I was like, "Oh, what's this door?"
Yeah.
Okay.
There's secrets if you befriend him.
I'll have to bring him a daisy or something.
He likes weird shit. Like, he likes void eggs.
Yeah. Also, solar essences and dark essences, I think.
See, that makes some sense, given the whole wizardliness.
Yeah, he likes magical stuff. Lucy, it's okay.
It's not, no.
I
There's
know.
people.
I know.
They're loud. Oh.
There's weed
Yeah,
whacking and there's fireworks. I know.
Rude.
Little puppas don't like those things, I know.
No, they don't.
It's okay. Do you wanna come over here? You're all the way over there. Your bed's all the way over there. Do you wanna come up here? Okay, I'll let you sit in the antique chair this time because you're scared. Don't get used to it though, okay? Alright.
Oh.
Come here. It's okay.
Okay.
Whoops. Here, tell you what. So we put your bed on the chair, and then everyone.
Oh, I was just gonna come over and do that. I ran to bed early so I could go and tuck her in.
Well, if you want to come over here and lift her up, so I can actually put it under her, because she doesn't know how to navigate that situation.
What are you doing?
Here you go.
No.
Oh, better.
No, she's still so stressed.
Oh, I know, buddy. It's awful. I'm
So
sorry.
So stressed.
So stressed. So hot too. I'm sitting here sweating.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to close the window, but
It's
okay.
barely better with the window open.
It's okay, Boost.
That's actually one of my favorite events that I've seen so far on this. Besides getting to see the leprechaun, that was really cool in the rainbow.
Yeah.
Day 24 of summer. I
Yeah.
know, Lucy. I know. It's okay. The spirits are displeased today.
And it's gonna be thunder tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I love normal rain.
Yeah, me too.
So as far as
Harvesters need to get at this place.
oh, I'm gonna be over there. I have to empty my bag. Are we keeping the moss, fiber for anything?
Fiber is good generally, I think.
Okay.
Wait. What do we use it for? We just use it for scarecrows? We might not need it.
You can also make it for grass starter for your animals. Eventually, I know.
That's somewhat useful. Probably we don't need to hoard all of it though.
Yeah.
I think fiber. I think you need to use. Don't you need to use fiber for a bunch of the clothing-related things? Or am I wrong about that?
You would know more than me.
Hmm.
I don't do clothing much.
Maybe that's cloth. No.
Okay. Got it.
I don't do clothing much either. That's Emily's thing. I let my wife have her hobbies.
It's very nice of you, It's one thing to do something with your partner, but it's another to take over something that they enjoy doing on their own.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta figure out the nice balance between what you and your partner want to do together and what's just your partner's thing, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I will admit, when I heard the smoker go on, where it's just a lit fire and flame, I looked around my screen so hard to be is there a fire at the farm?
Thankfully, it doesn't work like The Sims. I don't think we're in any danger of accidental house fires starting in Stardew.
Yeah.
I might get an upgraded rod.
I have no problem with that. You've been doing all the work on fishing, so zero.
For
problem
sure, yeah.
I might even treat myself and buy myself a few bobbers.
with that.
I was about to ask you if
there-
you wanted to upgrade my rod, and then I shouldn't say it that way. I shouldn't say that.
It's titanium and it
smoker-
vibrates.
The smoker just created a purple star piece of smoked fish, so that is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go and get us 2 more chickens to really ramp up this mayo production.
Okay. I'm making us another chest for like plant goods because we have already run out of space.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I'd love, I don't know if we have the money for it. I think we might, though. Doesn't Robin have a recipe for a big chest now?
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
So a lot of the villagers have dialogue post-rain, so
Oh,
might be good to run around and catch it.
hell yeah. I want to hear what everyone had to say about the rain. I can't spend so much time organizing my farm. I gotta check on my community.
Right?
We can organize the farm in the winter when there's nothing to do.
All
Oh,
right.
the mushrooms came
I'll
in.
qualify that some villagers do.
Okay.
And Alex don't, but Evelyn does.
Okay, Sam does. Jody did not.
Yeah, talk to Robin.
Talk to Robin. Okay.
Abigail did. Leah said that she actually kind of liked it.
Okay, Haley didn't say anything about it.
Ooh, there's Demetrius.
Emily's asking about the weather, but not the green rain. I guess she got over it. Hi, Elliot.
Demetrius doesn't say anything in particular about it.
I feel like if anyone should, he should, right? Like he was out.
Well, he said you're growing a lot of interesting things on your farm, eh? Which I think is oblique, if any.
What you Alex?
Sounds like just a stock thing he says.
I think he's just jealous because he knows that his wife just likes us more sometimes. It's fine.
Okay, yes, Robin's is very juicy.
All right, hang on. I'm on my way. Hi, Evelyn. My flowers look healthier than ever. Yeah.
Have you been able to get into Caroline? I know it's Wednesday.
I haven't looked yet, but I will see.
Oh, Linus has a nice little something.
Mayor Lewis has a little something. He, for some odd reason, is over at Marnine's right now. Sorry,
Marnie's?
Marnie is a hard word for those of us with this dyslexia because of like this font that they use. It's not bad. It's just harder because they don't have feet on any of the letters. But yeah, he's just here making sure all of her business needs are met. Nothing else, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You are aware
Mm.
of what's going on between them?
Everyone is aware. You don't even have to play
You
the
can
game to
see
be
his purple trunks from here.
aware.
Nice.
So apparently Maru and Penny have a book club. That's very cute.
Oh, nice.
I cannot
that
get
is-
into their store. Go see
I
if
do wonder
George-
if Leah would like to.
Hey George, how you feeling, man?
What are we gonna name
wake up.
our next chicken?
That is literally what he said, Maddie.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But the chicken.
Did I time it right?
Just about, yeah. All right. Gus does have a little bit to say.
I don't know what to name this chicken.
LuLaRoe.
We were naming them animals, or the animals' foods, I thought.
Isn't it edible? The salesman told me it was.
Oh, yeah, Caroline.
Uh,
Okay, Caroline doesn't have anything particular to say. There's Harvey. Okay.
Like, in case your inventory doesn't sell, it's a great source of fiber.
I'm gonna name this chicken Brie.
Ooh, that's very good.
Okay, now we have 3 chickens. Oh, her door's open now.
Who's...
But then why did Marnie go back to her bedroom? No, Marnie. You don't understand, Marnie. Dang it. Well, I clocked out with Marnie right on time with that chicken because she was about to just walk out of our business deal here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Robin's dialogue was a little bit juicy, but Lucy, do you have opinions?
Lucy thought it was extra juicy.
Lucy is currently working on a Robin X Reader fanfic.
That's why she keeps wanting my password.
But I do wish, like, it feels like every time Concerned Ape adds a new scene with Robin and Demetrius, he just, like, makes their relationship worse.
Is this a cry for help?
I don't like it because, like, first of all, he only put one black man in the game, and he is implying that he is like a bad father and husband, and I don't appreciate that representation.
I didn't even think about it like that until you just mentioned it, and I was like, look, I do want to romance his wife, but I also don't want him to have bad representation in media. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can think those two things at the same time. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think Demetrius is meant to be, like, autistic coded, which is another layer of me not being comfortable with his portrayal on screen.
It's just a different reason to be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like, I think, on the one hand, if he is supposed to be autistic coded, like, great. I'm glad we have included such a character. I'm glad we've included, like, a character with intersectional identities. Like, that, they weren't, that Concerned Ape wasn't just doing the thing where, like, everybody starts as the default cis white het straight, and then, het straight, cis white het, etc., and then, like, we just deviate one identity, like, but on the other hand, could you portray him as something other than a bad husband? Like,
yeah, I think that's the main thing, right? Like, if we could get some things where it's like, it's not that he's concerned that, like, his wife might not be safe or something. It's that he's actively doing things that they both really enjoy, and you can see, like, why they are in a relationship in the first place.
Yeah.
That's what I'm missing from that relationship, where, like, because all I get are those negative things, and I don't get the, like, even just a dialogue for Robin just being like, oh my gosh, he planned our anniversary dinner last night and it was so nice. Like, just something that they're sharing with you, that they're excited about the relationship, that's not coming from Demetrius.
I see a couple of hints at it, like, during... There's a possum! Oh shit, I found a possum! Anyway.
Hell yeah.
There's a couple of hints at it. Like,
the path is so cute. Sorry.
Like,
someone put a pretty cute path.
You're both a delight to play with.
They dance together at the tavern, and, like, they'll do that at some of the events as well. And then, like, during Emily's clothing therapy scene, like, when Robin comes out, like, dressed to the nines, her immediate thought is, like, I'm gonna go seduce Demetrius. So there's, like, there's, like, hints. But most of them come from Robin.
Yeah, and that's why I think, actually, yeah, that does make more sense. Like, they come from Robin's perspective only, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, it just, if anything, it seems kind of the effort is one-sided.
Yeah, but I also, like, don't... engage with Robin or Demetrius like much at all.
Fair.
So I might be missing a bunch of things.
I do think it's very wholesome and fun that you have married couples that like to seduce each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want
That's indicative of a very healthy sexuality.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like all the married couples in this game have problems. Like, which is, you know, every relationship has issues, but like they're very prominent among the married couples in this game. I just had a lovely time stargazing with Maru.
Nice.
Yeah, we looked at a cool binary system together. Now I gotta race back home.
I was gonna say, you're about to faint.
Running.
Just be like, yeah, Maru, do you ever like any non-binary system?
I see what you did there.
Fuck. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
No.
I went the wrong way.
Oh,
No!
I went the... I'm here.
You made it.
Whew.
You did it.
Level 8 farming. I can make kegs now.
Dried blueberries. Oh my god.
Wait, what? We can... Oh my gosh. We can dry the blueberries.
Yep.
Make more money, yeah.
Dang.
I'm glad Ursa's on our team.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just from 5 blueberries.
If that was, like... If Ursa could be on the JoJo Mart team, we'd be screwed.
Oh yeah, for
Ursa
sure.
would never.
That could be a stream idea. Is me on the JoJo Mart path versus all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It rains once again.
Doing it the conventional way.
Ooh, it's gonna storm for 2 days.
Who will win? Capitalism
Or other capitalism.
or not or community effort.
Or genuine community effort.
Yeah. You're just playing around with the door.
Me!
Okay.
One little, two little... Oh, little chick!
Yay.
Okay, you all are inside for the day. Locking you in there, because it is thunderstorming.
Mm.
Speaking of which, do we need lightning rods?
Be a good idea. Batteries are very useful, and lightning otherwise strikes random areas. Destroying. 2 or 3 lightning rods are usually sufficient, but more isn't.
Okay.
Are you able to make them? Because if so, that's awesome.
Chris, were you starting to make iron ore for that, or for something else?
I was making those so that we can make kegs.
Ooh.
Ah. Can you just make some extra?
Well, I can
iron ore, that is.
make a whole bunch, but we seem to be missing a vital ingredient. We don't have any oak resin. I don't know if I can make a tapper.
Hmm.
Oh, I
What do we
think I
need
can-
for a
I can't make a
tapper?
tapper. Wooder?
Okay.
Wooder? Sorry, turned into someone from
Copper
Philly.
bars
See.
and wood.
Yeah, we can. I got that. I can do it.
Okay.
So let's make.
I'm gonna go finish up some quests quick.
Oak trees are the deciduous ones without the little yellow berries.
Mhm.
So, like, there's one right next to the export box. And I should be going up to the mines, getting more iron ore, it seems. I have been lax in my duties.
I went down at the start of the game and got a little bit, but we shall need a bit. Quite a bit more.
Sounds good. Luckily, I'm getting a ton right here.
Did we get the big chest recipe earlier?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Ursa?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, it is 5,000 gold.
Do it.
Do it.
Got it.
Go.
Okay.
Ooh, it's got a lot of iron down here.
I think, actually at the moment we need more copper ore than iron ore. We've got 230 iron ore and 118 copper ore.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe when you looked in the chest, I had it in my hand.
Fair enough. All right, so that's... Go.
I just handed a sunflower to Abigail, and she was like, "How did you know I was hungry? This is delicious!" And I'm standing there just like,
amazing.
Amazing.
It's her,
Oh.
It's her generic response to items that she likes. That's why she says it about quartz if you hand her one too.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of her licking a rock.
So does the internet.
Yes. It is delightful to see you experience the game for the first time.
Oh, Evelyn likes the jam I brought her. I brought her a grape jelly because she's just an adorable little old lady who deserves a grape jelly, damn it.
She does.
Okay. 200 gold to pay for that chicken. And if I can find Demetrius, I have this silly melon for him.
Best.
Lucy, you need a dental stick is what you need.
Oh no, is it bad?
It is so bad. Her breath is so stinky. She's like not even close to my face. She's just sort of breathing vaguely in my direction, and I can smell it.
Oh no.
Oh, loose goose. Listen,
The Mariner is at the beach. The Mariner is at the beach.
You. I know that you regulate your body temperature by panting, and I know you like looking at me.
And it's stupid hot.
Yeah. And I know you're stressed, which you pant sometimes too when you're stressed. I know you like looking at me because you want me to do something about it. And also you love me. But boy, do you need a dental stick.
No copper at all on this level. Jeez. Oh, wait, no, there's a little.
Oh, the foraging is bad today, too. Ah, the bookseller is here!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick, see what we got here. I do like that the book that makes you run faster through crops and grass is Old Slither Legs.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, is there
I
any
can think
book
of a
that
number of ways that he could, Concerned Ape could just create a cursed running animation for when you go through.
I've made our first mushroom log.
Nice. I want to see what that one looks like.
Okay.
Do we need anything from the bookseller at this point?
Need is a strong word.
The more wild trees nearby, the better. Alright, so I guess I'll plop it like right here?
I'd say the bookseller is a lot of endgame, like, it seems to
Yeah.
have a lot of end game quality of life stuff. If anything's calling out to you and it seems like a reasonable price, though, you
Not
shouldn't.
really. Oh, there's Demetrius! Come back here, I have a melon for you. Can you imagine, like, on your, like, leisurely walk home, there's just, you know, a little cliff with a little creek running off to the side, and then someone from down below just yells, I have a melon for you! And then just starts chasing you.
Accurate description of the farmer.
I
Yes.
love showing up at 8 p.m. in the tavern covered in blood and dirt and monster guts and silently handing Emily a gemstone and walking out. Just knowing that
That's
she's
why
more in love with me for it.
That's why she loves you, yeah.
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 She gets me.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say, this is similar to other courting rituals I've seen you perform, so yeah, this makes sense.
Is it?
No, in fact, it would be terror. Please don't do that in real life. If you are watching this VOD, please never actually do that.
I will never see Clint in this mortal coil. No use keeping this geode. All right. Fusing some more. Needed mining things into the economy. And by the economy, I mean the red chest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mysterious red chest.
Didn't get as much copper as I wanted, but I got some more.
I think I saw something about the spirits being extremely displeased.
Well, the thing is I got tons of iron.
Oh.
I was looking for it, so.
Nice. Do you remember what we said earlier about no one liking mollusks? Shane also doesn't like mollusks, but I figured I had to try, and I was willing to risk the hearts.
We got a Stella. Not even Demetrius likes mollusks, she asked.
No, apparently not. We were discussing the
Stella.
efficacy of giving, like, shiny things you find at the beach to people, but so far, very limited in the number of NPCs who like mollusks or coral or any of that stuff, which kind of sucks because, like, you know what? I would love if someone was walking along the beach and they were like, I found a shiny rock, or I found a shiny shell. Here you go. Look at this cool clam. But I do see how they might be a little upset if you ran up to them in the middle of the bar while you were having a nice drink after your hard day at work, and they just threw a clam at you.
It's about context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stella says, sea haters, the lot of them.
Do you see that? No, I like knowing that people were thinking of me. I don't really enjoy receiving, like, gifts as physical objects generally, but I like knowing that people were thinking about me.
Yeah. I enjoy gifts. It's not my principal love language, but
Yeah.
also that person who came up with love languages is, but you know.
Well,
I think
very
it's nice for you to have, like, an easy way for you to talk to your partner about what you need in that moment, but I think that people saying, like, this is the thing to always go to can, like, don't put yourself in grayscale. You're deeper than that.
I think love languages are exceptionally useful for people who have never had any sort of education on, like, how to communicate their needs, which is a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, if you are just starting out on this whole communicating healthily in a relationship thing, going and taking the love languages, a love languages test, and, like, learning a little bit about yourself as a jumping off point, absolutely fabulous tool.
Yeah. I do have a theory that, like, queer people in general, it's not that they don't have toxic relationships. They very much do.
Yeah.
But just because of the fact that the way that you desire relationships is different from heteronormativity means you have to think about it more and you have to kind of take it apart a bit more. And so it means it's more likely that you've thought through what an actually healthy relationship would be like.
Oh, yeah. And I can definitely... I think that just works for, like, understanding your needs, and to have any healthy relationship with anybody, romantic or otherwise, you have to know what you need in and around that relationship, or else you're never going to communicate that well to them. And then all of a sudden, every single interaction you have at least has the potential of not being for the better. Ooh. So I got up to level 5 in foraging.
Oh, there's a little UFO.
Aww.
What?
Yay!
I love that. I'm really sad that I'm missing the aliens. But I just got level 5 in foraging. Should I be a forester or a gatherer?
Whatever you want.
Now, is there going to be a weird capsule in our farm?
I hope
Let's
so.
see. Skills.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the forester because I like chopping down trees.
So I'm gonna disagree with that, Maddie, because I know. I mean, this is purely anecdotal, but I suppose your take is also anecdotal. I know a lot of queer people who have simply taken the expectations of a heteronormative relationship and transposed them onto a homosexual relationship without any sort of like further investigation.
Fair.
Now, one of the things that, by the way, congrats on your wedding.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
1 second. I need to be present for my lovely in-game wife.
Yeah. I like that you wore the pirate hat to the wedding.
Oh, of course. I wore the pirate hat for her, you know.
I'm sure she loved it.
Evidently. Or tolerate.
I was kind of hoping her shitty ex would show up in the crowd somewhere.
We murdered her, yeah, so not gonna happen. Yomp.
So
On the 26th of summer is your anniversary.
Aw, and Stella says congrats. Aw, thank you. I am uniquely well at choosing partners, huh?
Adorable.
But one of the things I will say about, like, I think if you make an earnest attempt at engaging with polyamory, even if you decide that it isn't for you, that that will definitely get you thinking about, like, your base assumptions about relationships and relationship communication and that sort of thing, and kind of get the ball rolling on leading you towards a healthy life.
Right.
Yeah, like even if you decide like, oh, I'm actually monogamous, just being in that space where you have to think about those things more actively, I think is very helpful.
Fair enough. I was also going to say, I wasn't going to say polyamory, I was going to say BDSM. Like, so many straight people, even if they're not into BDSM, would benefit so much from just having BDSM.
You have no idea. Okay, so I once again am reading all of A Court of Thorns and Roses right now, and I have so many thoughts on just that, because it is completely obvious to me that there's more to what the writer wants out of their relationships than they are getting, maybe, is a good way to put what I'm seeing.
I mean,
but in general, a lot of it is like they want really good communication from their partners. They want really specific things, like sexually. They want to feel really pretty. They want to feel like wanted, like all these things that I have gotten now that I'm in more queer relationships with a person who's very good and people that are very good at communicating. But like seeing it in writing, I'm just so frustrated because I'm like, you have a primal kink. You have, and I just want to scream it at the author and just be like, just go online for 10 minutes. You'll be fine.
Is there an indication that the author doesn't know that, or because it might just be that like the author knows that and is fulfilling their desires through their writing.
That is entirely possible, but because it is also paired with this really odd I was trying to describe it earlier too, and not maybe doing the best job of it. Sorry. Also, just want to get all of my stuff into the bin before I.
Yeah, Totes and I were talking about this book series earlier, and I, not having read the books myself, and therefore unable to come to like a first-hand opinion. I do feel like there are some instances where like people who write kink material feel like it somehow lessens it takes away from the fantasy of the kink if you acknowledge that it is a kink situation in the text.
Yeah.
And I think
the prince just happens to know exactly what the heroine wants.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking specifically with one of my best friends about this because we are both bisexual people, and her thoughts were kind of along the same lines where she wanted me to see it and experience it with some understanding that like it wasn't going to be exactly what I was looking for by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know. The author keeps referring to, and that's why I wanted to know like what their thoughts on gender and stuff were in general when it comes to gender, sexuality, kink, and that, because they keep referring to all of the characters as males and females. Like she will refer to somebody as a man, and then a minute later be like a male, and then the only relationships that seem to be ratified in the cultural space are heterosexual ones, but you can have sex with people of the same gender, and you can mess with your gender a little bit, but not like in a marriage situation, but just like in a lover situation.
It's still very binary.
Yes. That paired with this really big juxtaposition of like the people in power are really, really morally uptight, and the people in power all secretly have sex dungeons is really also obvious. So there's this, like, it's the weird, like, gay is bad, but also sexy, but we also want it to be mainstream, but it's also still bad and sexy. And I'm just like, can we just let the... Yeah.
Also,
and because all...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, some of the most wholesome, like, relationships I've read in fiction have been sapphic. I am predisposed to think that, but, like, yeah.
Specifically with one of the main characters in, like, the whole found family situation, whose name is Morgan, and I just ran into this whole thing where I was like, are they gay? They're really definitely hugging that other female character a lot and showing a lot more emotion than they have before. And there's been talk of them having like sexual relationships with women that might not have necessarily been emotionally fulfilling, but then they also really aren't emotionally fulfilled by the relationships that they're shown having with men. And she breaks down into this like really big diatribe as a queer person about like why she hasn't come out and why she hasn't spoken to people about it, even her closest friends, which I get in many ways. But also, why is she now, after 500 years, only telling this one other main female character?
Because it's a story.
I know, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw in that every time you talk about the that book referring to people as males or females, I think about the
yeah.
I think about the Dropout America 3 from No Love Newsroom.
Oh, that reminds me of this sends me up a wall. Is so we have little signs at work that say happy birthday. There's some pink and purple ones. There's some blue and green ones. Well, so people were like, just casually being like, oh, is it for a guy or a girl? Like, just to be like, oh, like...
Big conversation.
Rather than being like, I have to list all the colors, I'm just going to get a vibe based on gender. Which is, not great, but, is a thing. They were told to stop it. They instead understood this as, oh, we can't say guy or girl, so they ask if it's for a male or a female.
Oh my god.
And it's like, you took away the completely wrong point.
Yep.
Just ask what color they want.
Yeah, just please, just ask what color they want. I don't know, and I guess I don't have a ton of. I have less problems with the book now that I'm into the parts of the series that were like written when the author was, not in their early 20s, and it is so much more obvious that the author is no longer in their early 20s. So I definitely have liked the books as they've grown and gotten older and like been able to experience more of life, which I think is really cool too. Does anything happen when the train is popping through?
You could throw rocks at it to get stuff.
No, I won't go get rocks. I'll be fine. I can cut some trees down.
Yeah, you need the slingshot to do it. You don't just throw rocks. I was being a little facetious.
Yeah, I did just want to start swinging rocks at it, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I guess I'm just frustrated because there's a lot more, like, depth that the characters could come to, and it just seems like a lot of the things in the world always happen to line up absolutely either perfectly for the good guys or perfectly so that way the plot points can happen. Including, which I never really like, is all of a sudden after one character gets a mate, now you get a mate, now you get a mate, now you get a mate, now this random person over here who is just introduced, you get a mate. Ugh. Do you say bears?
Said no, pair the spares.
Yeah. Which is the other thing I don't like. I don't like characters getting introduced or things happening within the plot that the only thing it truly serves is, like, them getting a romantic partner, especially them getting a romantic partner that is, like, the same race as they are, or that is, like, has the same life expectancy as they do. Because I'm like, you just took away, like...
some of the coolest bits.
Yeah! Like, or at least the potential for it.
Also, weren't you telling me that it's like a plot point in it that like someone gets married and someone else is like, that may be your husband, but that's not your mate. Your mate is out there somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's actually a whole other thing too, where like mates and marriage partners are separate and you can be mated to someone, but if it's not consensual, then the bond doesn't click in, which I do like that they do specify that, because I think that can get kind of weird sometimes, especially in the fantasy space. So I do like that they clarified that. But there's this whole, like, one major plot point is girl's first boyfriend is a jerk, right? Totally happens. She even admits, she's like, wow, I think that I literally just fell in love with the first thing that treated me with basic human kindness, and that's kind of embarrassing, which I love. I do have to say, I was like, that is awesome, thank you for acknowledging that. But this same guy basically just keeps coming back over and over again, just being like, you'll never get away, my pretty. And I'm like, no, she did. No, she absolutely did. Could you stop? Just a little bit. Because of that whole plot point, like, you're married to me, but you're mated to this other person. Yeah.
That's a, like, very convoluted way of setting up a love triangle.
Yeah. A little bit.
Or also, like,
why is marriage a thing in their society if they have some sort of biological obligation to fuck a different person?
Yeah. And also,
isn't it like feudal?
Because women are property.
But like, okay.
No, like, explicitly they mention it, that, like, the main female character coming into being is a new high fae, basically.
Oh, no!
She was made and not... What's wrong?
I wasn't looking at my health.
No!
It also seems
Why
like...
was it Clint that saved me?
It also seems like a way to make, like, the V card something actually canonically relevant.
Yeah.
Like, is like, oh, you know, like, if we just take out mate and replace it with, a consensual giving of virginity.
Oh, yeah, and they do this with the only open lesbian character is a victim of sexual assault. They don't it's not on screen, but it's like a major, like, plot point in her life story. Obviously, like an assault would be. But they do that, and I also don't appreciate that too, because it's explicit that, like, she chose to lose her V card to a male, knowing that it would, like, make her basically unsellable to her family, and she'd finally get her freedom. Again, we love to see some progress in the world, but there hasn't been. This happened like 500 years ago in their time frame, and then we're here now, and the same shit is happening. And I'm just kind of like, y'all should have done a little bit more development, just a little bit more.
It just feels like if it were in a modern setting, or a guy or girl being like, "Oh well, we fucked once," or like you gave me your virginity, so that's why you can't see anyone else, or like why it invalidates it. Is like ew, but they're like trying to justify it with, but mates, and
Hey, mate.
It's totally something different.
Well, and it also is like, it becomes a catalyst for drama, and it also becomes a catalyst for the female character in the heterosexual relationship to feel protected and wanted because of ownership and violence. So now it's a matter of like, I smell another man on you, or like, why are you over here? And it becomes this whole other thing that, again, it leads me to look and be like, do you have a primal kink? Do you? Just a little bit, little teens. And again, I don't mind it, but it just seems like, and there's also like, there in the second book, there was like a random, and I did not enjoy it very much, like knife play scene, which wasn't super great.
Your knife play scenes should not be random.
Oh, it wasn't. There was an evil bad sadist. So like,
right, yeah, you were telling me about that. Okay, I just want to clarify, am I misunderstanding the mate thing? Because like the way you described it to me initially, I took it as being like the fucking end of Twilight Book 4, where they talk about the whole werewolf like destined imprinting thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But your like one true mate can choose to not have that bond with you, and it doesn't fully solidify. So it basically is like, magically speaking, you have all the pieces set out, but until both parties consent, it doesn't like fall into place fully. And it will still be bothersome at that point, but it's not nearly like as bothersome.
But wait, what's the world building point then? Because like, isn't the whole drama behind that you have someone that you are like destined or biologically imperative to be with? But if you can just choose not to, like, what's the drama?
Because they're Fae and they're gonna trick you into like solidifying the bond with you, and then they could turn out to be a horrible person because you're alive for forever.
Okay.
Again, I don't get it because it exists, but marriage also exists. But also, that kind of is important, but it kind of isn't important as long as you're powerful enough to kick somebody's ass. You see why I'm frustrated? The rules are made up and the points don't matter. And I'm looking for logic in a romance book, and I probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, well.
So back in high school, apparently this was an entire series, but I only read the first one. I cannot comment on the later ones. But back in high school, at the behest of my then partner, I read a book called Wicked Lovely, which very much read as like someone had read Twilight and then spite written a better version of it. It hit very specific points that make me think that. But it was a book of, a supernatural young adult romance where one of them is a fairy and the other person, people in the love triangle are both humans. But kind of the thing that I liked about it is that the main character is aware of fairies. She can see fairies, and her grandmother has been telling her basically her entire life how to avoid fairy tricks. And that if you ever think you're falling in love with a fairy, that's how fairy magic works. It's not, you're not actually doing it. They are like magically manipulating you. So the king of the summer court is like trying to seduce this 16-year-old girl to make her his summer queen. And she is very, right? Mm-hmm. Remember the perspective of like who's supposed to be the self-insert here though.
Fair enough.
But she, every time he does anything and makes her feel anything, she's like, no, hang on.
Hang on a sec.
You're the Summer King of Fairies. This is like, I don't love you. You have a fairy aura that makes me horny for you. Get out of here. And she's very critical of him and like tries to push him away at every chance towards her, and she's trying to go towards her human romantic interest, who is heavily thematically associated with iron, which is cute. He's like an iron sculptor, and he lives in a rail yard, and like he's got a bunch of piercings. Like, it's very on the nose.
Aww.
But
That's cute though.
But I like that
Yeah,
it's a love triangle. Only like it sort of does the same thing. If there's like this magical imperative to be in love with someone, but she hates it and is fighting it the entire time. And I think that made for good drama, but in like sort of a horror kind of way more than like a romance kind of way.
Yeah. This mating bond would be better to be described as like having, back when telephones used to have wires, how there would be like a party line. It kind of means that you have a direct party line to someone's thoughts, feelings, memories. Can be really invasive, can be something you really do not want. Could be something really cool, could be something very positive. Also, just generally speaking, probably would make sex a lot more fun. A lot of other things a lot more fun too. But again, I would be actually happier with that in this book if there's not that much spice. There's so much opportunity for good spice. I can tell she's decent at writing spice. No spice. I get a lot of, and then the bedroom door closed, and I'm like, that's
almost worse. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
See, Maddie, your books have never done this to me. I have never rant. And this book has sold so much too. And like, legitimately, your book is better than the first book in this whole series.
That's so nice.
I'm so much happier with that. And now I'm like sitting here just like, especially because I just finished Iron Widow, which is probably one of my favorite representations of a woman who has both a physical disability and also the immense rage of an empress, and who is willing to burn the entire world down because people hurt her and those she cares about. And she literally is like, I don't give a shit. And everyone's like, don't do it, you're a girl. And she's like, I thought you missed the part where I said I was a psychopath. So good. Sorry, I've been reading a lot of books lately.
Good. I have as well. Not tech.
I need to read more fiction right now. I've been reading a lot of nonfiction. I did pick up, I was telling Maddie about this actually. I did pick up a book called Gwen and Art Are Not in Love that I'm excited to read, but I haven't yet.
What are you talking about that?
It's a young adult novel. Because, that's sort of my job now to know young adult stuff. It's a young adult novel where the descendants of King Arthur and Guinevere, still like in medieval times, are arranged to be married, but they like absolutely despise each other, and then they both realize that the other one is gay, and then
yes,
I love
then
this.
become like political allies who are like using their marriage for their own benefit, while also trying to get each other hitched, like get each other to hook up with the actual objects of their affection.
I love a weaponized lavender marriage, okay? This is the kind of stuff I want to see in literature.
Stella's curious about your new job, Chris.
So I can't give you too many details for privacy and security reasons, but I do work at a library now.
Yay!
But since I, have a public job that heavily involves like children, I can't put too many details out on the internet where people can hear it.
Yeah.
Similar situation with me being a public school teacher.
Oh, so we all worked for the man, I see.
Does people not work for the man?
Or
do you mean the man by the government?
All my bosses are.
I mean the man as in capital T, capital M, the man. Sorry, I'm killing slimes.
Hey,
Murder!
don't worry about it, Stella.
Hmm.
I'm glad you're here watching. I'm glad we are helping you fall the rest of the way asleep. Let the dulcet tones of our voice lull you to dreamland. I had a really cool dream last night where I was brachiating.
What?
Brachiating. Like Tarzaning.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like swinging from tree to tree and like leaping across ancient ruins, and like I've had a couple dreams like that before where it's just like kind of the premise is that like my body is totally free from its typical limitations. Like I have no pain, I'm like extremely strong and flexible, not like super, not like I feel powerful, but I feel like physically free, like totally perfect mobility. I've had a couple of dreams like that, and it's very it's just like a nice, I don't know, it's a nice thing.
Really makes you feel like Spider-Man, eh?
Sort of. Like I said, in this case it was more Tarzan, but the one I remember was from years ago where I was the wind. Like I was literally, not literally, but like in the dreamscape kind of literally, like, you know, just that sort of like still had my physical body, but I was also just like the concept of the wind and like had that sort of freedom of movement that comes with that symbolically. I think it was because I had been reading Homestuck, because I seem to remember wearing blue pajamas, which is associated with the characters who have wind-based powers.
Nice.
Just having a lovely rainy
that.
day exploring the secret woods.
But it's also really nice because I don't have a lot of good dreams. Like I have a lot of nightmares. And I am mostly used to it, but like it does make it makes the really nice ones stand out.
I was gonna say, because we were talking about it too, that I don't dream. Like, it is very rare for me to dream at all. Good, bad, neutral, does not matter. So I was really happy that you were able to have like a nice little dream night.
Oh hey, Dance to the Moonlight Jellies.
Yeah, y'all ready
By
to
the
dance
by?
with some jellyfish?
Yes.
Ooh. I'm seeing a little bit of concept art I hadn't seen before.
Yes. So good.
I see, oh, this is Sunny Chateau. Okay, I thought this was more, airy campus.
Maddie, I did take a wedding photo for you. It is in the chat.
Rad. This is so rad.
X.
The one thing that Sims 4 did that I liked is you can actually paint, if you set up your easel somewhere, you can like paint the scene that is like right there in the game.
Yeah.
And in my head I was like, oh, what if you could do that with like little bits of art in Stardew? And then I was like, oh no, that would only be used for evil. Never mind. Nope, that would be immediately used for ill.
Yeah.
I would immediately use it for ill, let alone.
Speaking of The Sims, I did write 9 pages of Sims-related content today.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, did you finish the other draft?
Wasn't a bulleted list. Yeah, I'm on draft 2. So,
nice.
And I'm feeling a lot better about it. I think I've really tightened up the flow, and the sections make a lot more sense than the original draft. But there's probably going to be a draft 3 because I need to sort of investigate my findings a little bit further.
Let's
see.
Okay. It's okay. Oh, Stardew related topic shift really quick. As we get closer to fall, do we have anything that we have to consider besides the fact that corn will be the only thing that survives?
We are gonna do so many cranberries, and a decent amount of pumpkins.
Okay.
Nice.
Do we have the supplies to make some quality sprinklers?
Oh no.
Potentially, I think we might have to do some more mining.
Yeah, I've been working on some mining. Trying to get ready for that.
let's see. What?
I've been trying to like forest the woods responsibly and like only taking so many trees and trying to make sure that more will come back and like thinning out our property a little bit, putting in some more trees and then letting them kind of go.
Level 6
Ooh.
combat!
Don't forget to click on the full moon.
And level 6
Oh.
mining! Yes! I can
Wait,
make
what?
a bomb!
Don't forget to click on the full moon.
Oh my gosh! It's
Where's
so
the-
mad at me!
Full moon. It's bloody
I love you guys. Even though you troll me. It's fine.
The orange tree wasn't able to grow last night.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what's up with where I put those trees, but I don't know if I just didn't give it enough clearance.
It might be too close to the edge.
Oh, it didn't. I knew it needed 8 blocks, just not. Okay. Meh. Oh well.
Oh no. Maybe.
George
What's
just
the orange
sent me a
tree?
bunch of
Which
blocks.
one's the orange tree?
Which one's the orange tree?
It's both of them that are struggling, honestly.
Oh,
Must be
these
about
ones
it.
back here. I think
Yeah.
that might be too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a block behind.
Okay.
Live and learn.
Can Robin move them?
Maybe.
I think that might have been a thing that was added. Is Robin will do that for a fee. Nice, Slinky girl.
Mhm.
So I was in the middle of rewriting my PhD application now that I've done all of that research I was told to. And it was only just now, not like just this second, but like this past week, that I realized my professor had also suggested I take some time to talk about like Husserlian phenomenology.
That's why you were bringing. I was so. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know why you're bringing this up, but okay, it's a cool topic. That
And I
makes
was
more
like,
sense.
I don't know anything about phenomenology, guys. So I went and found a book on it. Now I'm teaching myself about phenomenology, which is a whole thing.
You say. What is it?
It is a theory of consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the old school theory of consciousness, old school Western theory of consciousness, you know, is that consciousness is just sort of like a black box inside of your head that doesn't connect to anything else. And like, there's the question of like, but if it's inside of your head, how can it ever connect with the outside world? And then phenomenology's basic principle is just that like this Husserl guy was just like, you fools, you absolute dimwits. Consciousness can only exist if you are conscious of something. Therefore, the mind only exists in relation to the outside world. Which is, yeah, fairly easy to understand.
That makes sense.
Then
Yeah.
it gets more complicated from there.
As philosophy usually does.
Yeah. Actually, I was telling Totes earlier, it shares a lot of similarities with Buddhist philosophies, to the point that there's a whole bunch of people from both camps attempting to argue how the two can be, how the two can exist together. Because one of the big problems stopping them from that is that despite their similarities, phenomenology believes that things have essential identities, and Buddhist philosophy generally does not. So I
The
was trying,
cinnamon roll analogy was actually really, really
I was-
good
I was
earlier, and I
trying
loved
to
it.
explain this to Totes. Like, so we had cinnamon rolls in front of us, which is why this was relevant. That in phenomenology, so both philosophies believe that like any given thing in the world is not like a singular thing. It is made up of a whole bunch of like an aggregate of other qualities that we then put together and call a thing. So like a cinnamon roll, to both of them would be made up of a bunch of different views and aspects and qualities of the cinnamon roll. But
flour and
sugar and sticky
and
and pastry, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas in phenomenology, like you have all of those, and then you have cinnamon roll is an identity that is a container into which you put all of the aspects. And like none of them are essential, but there is some sort of essence of cinnamon roll that they are all like supporting. Whereas in many Buddhist philosophies, there is no container that is cinnamon roll. The word, like, cinnamon roll is a label that we use for convenience because it would be extremely inconvenient to attempt to describe everything by its various combinations of aspects.
Interesting.
And then you would never be able to do the thing that actually matters, which is enjoy the damn cinnamon roll.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, in Buddhist philosophy, the identities...
Cinnamon rolls are temporary.
Nothing really has, like, an essential identity. Every word we use to describe something is for our own convenience and not an actual description of the world. Whereas in phenomenology, there is an identity of an object that we are describing. It's just that none of its constituent parts are essential to that identity. So they overlap significantly, but there's, like, a fundamental bit there where they don't agree, and that's why there's a whole bunch of discourse about it.
I imagine so.
Where am I going?
I find it fascinating, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, it's interesting, but it's one of those things that, like, okay, how much of this do I need to grasp in order to just write my PhD application? You know?
Or is it like a specific...
Do I need to understand this 200-page book in totality to write my PhD application? Probably not, but I don't know where to stop.
And this is not an instance where can't stop, won't stop is, in fact, recommended.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I don't mind learning about a thing I didn't know about before. That's fine. But, like, speaking of, like, just thinking about it practically, like, I don't want to have to, like, I already read so much just to try and get this thing together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get oak resin?
It's
chapters
kind of
are pretty long, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they just... Yeah.
I'm gonna chop down the trees because I forgot 1.6. It gives you the sap plates back.
Oh, nice. Go for it.
Oak resin is 7 nights.
Okay. Takes a full week. Okay, so it's going to be a few more days before we can get any kegs at all.
Actually, here, I'm gonna do this, I think, instead of back there. I might chop down some of these trees over here and put them behind the greenhouse.
Yeah, go for it. I literally was just going to ask if you wanted that done there because I had just replanted a bunch of the lower ones.
Whoa, that Junimo was zooming. Bye, friend.
Nice.
I got a free preserve jar.
Nice.
Like, okay, so just on the topic of phenomenology for just one more second. I also, like, found a book that was specifically, like, phenomenological research methods. And I'm like, is that actually what I need to be reading right now? I mean, like, I imagine I need to understand what phenomenology is before I read anything about, like, how to use it in research methodology. But, like, I'm wondering if I just need to, like, snag, like, an e-copy of that book, see how much I need to understand to make that book make sense, and then read that one, you know?
I was actually going to say, I wonder how much of it is the specific wording that she's looking for you to ensure that it's included.
Yeah.
There's not enough room there either. Ah!
Rage!
Which dwarf scroll did we need?
The
green one.
Damn.
I'm using the last bit of my energy just to rehoe and fertilize some garden plots. So we have them and we do not waste energy in the fall.
Sounds good. I think you will lose some of the rehoeing though, just automatically. Unless you have retaining soil.
Oh, the fertilizer doesn't hold it. It has to be the retaining soil. Oh, wait.
I
Is
think
retaining soil made from... Oh, it's made from stone.
we have tons of stone. Saying.
I also just harvested a whole bunch, so there we go. Haha.
See. Boop, boop.
Thought I heard it raining. Not sure if I did.
Okay, so the terrifying scarecrow. Is that a specific quest? Do I have to make that on a... It's so terrifying. I love it, but I also am terrified of it, actually. I really do like this new additional scarecrow, though, because it reminds me of when scarecrows were meant to look like demented turnips.
Is that Turnip Head from House Moving Castle? Because I think one of them is supposed to look like him.
Yeah.
I take offense to that supposed to be Turnip Head, because Turnip Head's one of my favorite characters. My original, like...
Maybe we're talking about
crush.
Maybe we're talking about different scarecrows.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the regular looking Turnip Head. I'm talking about the one that is on the furthest south side of our farming plot.
Oh, the like Oni,
Yeah.
the like Oni pumpkin or whatever.
The one that literally looks like a demonic turnip on a stick, yes. I love them, but I also am so scared of them.
I forgot it was jelly time, so I'm making my way.
Oh wait, it's jelly time.
Making my way, jelly.
Making my way.
Making my. Ah. Also, Maddie, I'm glad you liked the lore that I dropped for our heist game.
Yeah, me and Stella enjoyed it.
Good. I didn't want to flesh out too much because I wanted to do a little bit of collaborative world building and get you all in on it.
I think it built up the boss's character rather nicely.
Thank you. I passed it by Totes earlier just to see if the story I had written made sense for why there was a dragon in the middle of the city hiring people.
It makes sense to me.
Good.
Wants to retire. Also, it's 12 o'clock and no one's gone to bed. Oh, shoot.
Maddie!
Right. I understand why. I understand this. God damn it.
I thought I was holding it up, and then I got here, and I was like waiting for other players, and then you immediately said that. I was like, oh no.
Fuck. Come in.
Oh, we're doomed.
Fuck.
We're all gonna be
I
passed
have
out at the end of this.
ADHD. I don't. Fuck.
Oh, this is funny.
Come in.
We love you. You're here.
Yay.
What?
What?
Shit.
Oh no, is it too late?
Uh-oh.
Too late.
All right,
I
run.
ruined
Run.
it for everybody.
Ah, run! Run for it!
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
make it. Probably between 10 and midnight. Sorry.
It's okay.
The moonlight jellies are so pretty, though.
That's okay, though.
Oh, we're not gonna make it.
Not even gonna make it.
How did you come from a bear? Nope.
I use the town cart.
I always forget that we have those working.
Okay,
Fuck.
well, I made it back to the farm.
We all just get shame-filled letters in the mail.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just pass them on to me.
Oh wait, no, this literally gives us all a chance to see who found you passed out.
Sorry, Stella. It is not Gemly time.
All right, are we doing fall 1 or are we saving that for next time? Just want to check.
How y'all feeling? Look at it.
Great. Joja found me.
Someone
Pretty
just
out
dropped
here.
me off.
I'm cool with doing fall 1.
Oh, Jojo found me too. I
I
hate
found by
that.
Linus.
Shane sent me a letter. Full of pepper poppers.
How shameful.
I am riddled with Shane.
Your approval fills me with shame.
Okay, what do we need to... Do we have anything that we can plant yet?
Yeah, there should be some
mean-
seeds in the top corner there.
Oh, there's
gonna put-
pumpkins. There's... Oh, broccolis. Okay, well, we'll need to go buy some.
Oh, yes. I put the pumpkins in my personal chest here.
Wait.
All right.
Pause.
All right.
We want to have our sprinklers set up.
Is it okay if I put them around the sprinkler?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna... Here, I'll put these back in the chest for someone else to grab. There's a pumpkin and broccoli. And then I will run over to the store and get us other crops.
So many. Just
love-
buy a ton.
Jelmy Tim averted.
That's how you know that Stella's tired. Also, yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Can relate, Stella, can relate. That is me too. As you have, I'm sure, noticed and seen.
Tomorrow is
Mhm.
Penny's birthday,
nice.
for anyone who cares.
Zeph
Alright.
does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a bunch of things we can buy here. I think let's get 10 yams, 10 bok choy,
Nice.
10 eggy plants. Let's get 10 corn. We have a bunch of pumpkin seeds. I don't think we need to buy any more right now. And then,
Cranberries.
yes.
Wait, Ursa, wait. Why would it let me give you the scarecrow? There we go. Dang it. There you go.
Stone.
Oh, dang it!
Rock and stone. Where's the stone?
Okay, running away. Take it.
Yeah, who has the stone?
Not it. I had 30 that I got from Lewis that I
Oh,
used.
maybe I have it. Do I
Yes,
have
yeah,
it?
maybe
I
it's
have it.
research.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I was just making some cobblestone path. Also gonna try and get my pickaxe upgraded? Question mark.
I'm fine with that.
Good.
Shit.
What?
I guess maybe we could manually water that.
Only put seeds directly right around like the ring of the sprinklers right now. So like over here in the ring.
Well, if we put them
Over here.
but like, okay.
I guess if we're trying for the jumbo crop.
Yeah, I was trying for the jumbo crop.
Okay.
So where's
I
the
guess that's fair.
coal? Do you have the stack of coal too?
Yes. I'll have to use it.
Okay.
But I was gonna do the gold because that I think is our limiting factor on the
That's fair. I just need iron bars for the.
Here, I'll leave you 2 for iron bars.
Sounds good.
I also
No
have
worries.
some extra iron bars.
Oh, cool.
I'm putting some retaining soil down here so that way hopefully it helps.
All right, that should
Little
do
bit.
me. Yeah.
Sorry, my asthma just got really bad a little while ago.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna plant one of the mossy seeds up by where the kitty normally is. Specifically because I want to
Is this
see.
retaining? You said this is retaining soil down there.
Yeah, because I
Do
figured
you
it was.
want
closer
me to not bother with sprinklers down there then, or?
I would say right there by the water, yeah, just in this little patch. Just because we're gonna have to come down there with watering cans all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Do you need more gold, or is it just gold bars that you're looking for?
Gold bars.
Okay.
Okay,
So
and then
like,
I'll
I
handle the
can
rest.
Try and get some gold
fertilizer.
if we need.
Does this game have a way for me to like Minecraft, like split a stack in half?
Yeah. Shift. I think shift right click.
Hmm.
That is exactly it. Thank you.
Okay, I've got 32 more cranberry seeds.
All right.
Nice.
Let me pickaxe where I'm gonna put the
Sprinklers.
yeah.
Cranberries are the big moneymaker.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, I think this
I'll
will
do
be
some
enough.
down here.
It's always so nice when you have like a fully sprinklered farm.
Okay, for the fall crops bundle, we need an eggplant, pumpkin, and yam, which we are all growing. All of which we are growing.
Wait,
Does Pierre's close at 4?
I think so.
5, but either way. Actually, let me make sure I'm not spreading misinformation online.
It doesn't matter. He's not behind his counter. Pierre, you want to make some cash? No? Fine.
9 to 5.
Let's see. Alright, so Penny is on the 2nd. Elliot's birthday is the 5th. Jody's is the 11th. Abigail's is the 13th. Mari's is the 18th. Robin's is 21st. George's is the 24th. And Stardew Valley Fair is this month.
Yeah.
I just watched Ursa shovel a whole pizza pie in the middle of a garden day. True champion.
Truly. We stand a queen.
We do. A hardworking farming queen.
Farming queen. Da da da. Yada da. Farming queen.
Wait, it's
Full of
a
cream.
bar. Hey now.
What?
Absolutely nothing. What?
Yeah.
What? Ursa is
Actually,
too
I'm
focused
gonna-
to comment.
I'm sorry. I am like,
In
how can
farming mode.
how can I maximize?
Yeah, feel free to finagle that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move it.
As long as you hate what I do.
No, I'm moving it one space over, so I can have a perfect set of 3.
Oh, good. Are you okay with me putting sunflowers running up it?
On okay, I will
On this
pickaxe
side.
where we will not want them.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This guy. Wait, where? There it is. That was a lot of hoeing today.
The other, I put the iron bars in. Did you put them in the...
I might have
Chest?
used some of them, but here I will make more.
I just need one. Just need one. Grab it when I out of the bed tomorrow.
Alrighty. Were we just planning on doing this day and then calling it for the night?
I thought so.
I'm good
Dang
either
it.
way.
You all have been putting in such thought and effort into like decorating and stuff. I'm like running because I'm like, no, I'm gonna plant this cute little thing over here away from the crops that are more, managed. Small amount of wildfires in the corner. Wild flowers in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh my god, every time I enter the house now, I hear the ding. And it's the same tone that the bomb had when I accidentally equipped it and held it above my head. And I get so scared that I'm about to blow myself up every time. I'm like, oh no! Oh, I'm gonna have to move those. Just switch them around.
All right.
Okay.
So this is that was the final day.
For
Yeah.
tonight? Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, thanks for playing, guys. I had fun.
Yeah, same here.
Thanks for joining us all.
So we'll be back next Sunday to play a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Night, everyone.
Noit, noit.